go. Time to go. Where'd Zoe go? Well, internet, we are going to Tampa right now because look at this. We have all the dogs in the car right now. Everyone's getting along. Tomorrow I have another MRI scan, which is like the monthly MRI scan. I hate these. They're never fun.
I think it's just that, you know, I think hospitals kind of make people uncomfortable. You could be going in, geez, just, I even get nervous, I'll be honest with you. I get nervous when I go to a dentist, when I'm going for a cleaning.
I do too. I think everyone does.
But do you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just,
I think that's what it is, exactly. Put on your puppy sad eyes. Put on those sad eyes.
she's like, she's got killer eyes right now.
She knows what this place means.
I have one too.
You have one too? Allie's about to cry right now.
This is like the nicest thing in the world.
So, an amazing CTFXCer named stars after Allie, myself, and the CTFXC. So the CTFXC literally has a star named after them.
This like is the coolest thing ever.
Which one is this? This is a CTFXC star, guys. Right there.
Here's Marley.
Is that Marley or Jackrabbit?
No, this is Marley.
That's like Marley after she hangs out with
adorable.
That's Marley after she hangs out with my mom for like a couple weeks. Whoever sent these stars, you were amazing.
Thank you for the card.
We're trying to find out who did it. They didn't actually have a name or anything like that. Big old Zoe.
We got Zoe and Marley. It's a Marley.
It's a Marley. And I just realized that I got distracted by everything. And all I remembered to bring was my Ninja Turtle pants, one shirt, some underwear, one pair of pants, two pairs of socks. Give me 5 if you have extra pants. You have extra pants? So Allie, play with the toy.
Can you crack my back?
Look what I got for Christmas. Oh, I didn't realize you were recording.
So we're back at the apartment right now. I don't know how to do it this way.
Yes, you can.
Okay, let's figure this out. Right?
You got the eye of the tiger. You gotta squeeze. You gotta pull in. No, you don't know, honey.
Like this?
Honey.
Let me show you.
I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
No, you gotta connect your. Babe, you gotta pay attention. No, honey, let me show you.
Do it this way.
Let me show you.
Internet watch, ready?
No, this hurts me.
Oh. I'm like a turtle that fell on its back of the shelf. Or a beetle. Like I can't get up. You could do the yoga pose happy baby where you're like this. I can't reach it, it's so far.
You are like a beetle. Allie, give me your mom butt pose. Alright, quick. Mom butt pose.
No, that was the wrong one.
And action. Go. Mom butt. Oh my god. Marty, get your dragon.
Shh, don't tell him.
Let's film something.
Hey, CTFXC.
Hi.
Hi.
It's us.
It's us. Oh. We love you guys.
Mm-hmm. We do. We love you a lot.
Okay. Put it away.
So I locked her out. What's the magic word? No, you have to say pretty please with a cherry on top. You have to say you're the most amazing girl in the whole wide world. You have to say it louder, I can't hear you. You have to say it louder.
You're the most amazing girl in the whole wide world.
I got him, Billy!
Just to let you in, okay?
So remember how Allie and I got Melissa and Phil that awesome blanket, by the way, it was awesome.
Yes.
It was.
That's not here anymore.
No,
It
that's
is.
here.
I'll go get it.
It's so big.
It's been in
It's
your
so
room.
big and awesome.
It's
Yeah.
been in your room. I know that you
She wanted
wanted
to
it.
share the joy.
Yeah.
So they came back and they got us this.
The very best spice wrap.
It's berry best. Like berry, but it's a bear. Get it, guys? Oh, you guys laugh at this blanket.
You look so...
That's a comfortable blanket. So we got that, and they got
We
this.
didn't give them a card though.
Nothing quite like.
We didn't get him a card. Internet, which is more cheesy? Wait, Allie, you gotta lift that blanket up first.
Do you want me to help you?
Here you go.
That?
Look at Zoe.
That cat looks insane.
But there's the wolf.
Or, now we're not going by size, we're just going cheese factor.
Yeah.
Or the salt and pepper shaker of a bear with old school salt and pepper. Look how, these are like from the 60s.
That was a real present. I wasn't giving it as a gag gift.
Alright, Internet, so this is one question a lot of people have been asking about Allie and I's first date, and I just wanted to kind of do a quick little story.
Okay.
Our first date?
Yeah, tell us.
Oh, yeah,
So-
we haven't ever told them, have we?
No.
Basically, I was a huge gentleman. I rented a black car.
Which was creepy. No offense.
Well, I can't drive.
I know, but it creeped me out.
You came in the golf cart.
A black car with tinted windows, like the
His name was
dark
Tom.
limo.
His name was Tom.
Which, by the way, hang on, let's start from the
Was
beginning.
it a limo?
No,
It was a town car.
We decided we were gonna go on our first date, and I was really nervous, and I didn't want him to know where I lived, so I made him pick me up at my grandma and my grandpa's house.
You want them
It's the
to
same
know.
thing.
So yeah, kill my grandparents.
But here, hang on. I was like,
They've lived a good life.
here's the thing though, it's like I could be by myself and have him pick me up, or I could have my grandpa and my grandma. And my grandma's like 5 foot tall, but she's a little intimidating.
You don't want to mess with a grandma.
You don't want to mess with a grandma.
Ever met.
It's like, just don't walk upstairs and come get me, because I knew that if you walked upstairs to come get me, that both my grandma and my grandpa would want to walk out. Yeah, and I didn't want it to be like that. Walked up the stairs and I saw him coming.
Like a gentleman.
So he walked up the stairs and I saw him coming to the like window, and I'm like, oh my god. So I like ran to the front door. My grandma was like, you're not getting out of here. And she like ran to the front
You
door.
were stuffing cookies in your mouth.
I was stuffing cookies in my mouth. I was like running to the front door, and my grandma was like, Bud, get up, he's here. And I'm like, oh, you know? So my grandpa, he ended up meeting my grandma and my grandpa. Picks me up in a town car.
That's a
Okay.
big step.
Right?
Yes.
I thought it was
my
fancy.
grandma.
His name was Tom.
His
Tom
name-
in a town car.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is something I didn't even know about
And
until
then
recently.
I told Savannah, I had like Savannah on like speed dial.
Oh yeah, I had.
So-
I
Isn't
had
that a
another
girl
date.
thing?
I
Yeah.
had another. I had a getaway.
Yeah.
Really?
Too much
Yeah.
dateline.
Because I was like, okay, if this guy's gonna be a creep or really weird, I needed a quick way out. Like, she's like, I have keys in hand. I mean, she was good. And so here's the best part. So we get picked up, or I get into the car with him. He opens the door like a gentleman.
Like a
We
gentleman.
get into the car and we're driving. He's like, the driver goes, oh no, I forgot my cell phone. So we went to the driver's house.
I thought we were doing a pickup for the driver.
Here's the crazy part. He's got twin girls. One of them's out front to hand him the like cell phone. Do you remember
That's
this?
the
Yeah.
creepy part
And she was
of the
like
whole-
standing at the front of the car, and she looked pissed off.
Yeah, she was like,
She was just like,
Twin girls.
yeah, you don't
but
mess
it
with
was
those.
only
Yeah.
one that was out.
Oh,
What's it
God.
called?
Freckles.
And he was a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. He was a really nice guy.
Wait, how did he pick you up without a cell phone? How did you get a hold of him?
That's
just-
a good question.
But he didn't have a cell phone.
Good.
had to go
That's a
to his
question
house.
that should be answered, but I can't give you an
I don't know
answer.
if he had two or I don't know. Regardless.
This was the days before Uber.
Yes. It was
The
What's
days
up?
way before Uber.
Yeah.
So we did a pickup for the driver. Yeah, we went to the. That's the best place to go.
Yeah.
Most where do you want to go? Somewhere romantic? Go to the beach. With the sand all
In the
getting
dark.
stuck.
Right.
Yeah, and in the dark.
It's gonna kill you.
Yep.
So she thought I'd
That's how
kill
I
her.
felt.
Why do we have such?
He's like, oh, I packed some water
Oh.
and a
it's
blanket, and I also packed some tape.
crazy. Yeah. Tell the more you guys are realizing, you're like, oh shit. This
Yeah.
is
really
right.
awkward.
How did we not die?
Well, I remember I did get a little freaked out because when we got out of the car, Char has this like huge backpack on. I'm like, what the hell is gonna
Oh,
happen
yeah.
to me?
I had a backpack?
You had, yeah, the backpack that's like your turtle shell that you carry everywhere with
I don't even remember that. Oh, because I had all
you.
the.
Yeah, you
Your
get
backpack
everything.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I do have my backpack.
And I
everywhere.
remember I was like, I started like giggling a little bit inside. He's like, I brought 2 waters, one for you and one for me. And I'm like, oh, who else are they for? Like,
You're such a romantic.
I have some smart water here, one for you and one for me. I was like, oh, okay. Like getting out to the beach and laying everything out, I'm just like, oh crap, what did I get myself into? But it ended up being great.
I had a nice blanket, and we sat there and did 20 questions.
And we talked, well, we talked a lot, and then we played 20 questions.
20 questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the best part? Let's tell them the best part.
It gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
Wait,
My
at
che-
the beach?
Yeah, my cheesiness gets better.
Okay,
Did you punch
so
to the moon?
we're playing 21
He bought you a
questions.
star. He's like,
Yeah.
that star
He's
right
like,
there.
your eyes just glimmer in the moonlight.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Internet, that's not true. We were playing
Because
20
you're the
questions.
most beautiful thing in the world.
Nope. Obviously, things are gonna go a little bit other way now. So what ended up
Let me
happening?
explain it. I was the one you did it to. Okay, so we're playing 21 questions, and he's like, "Okay, it's your turn," and I was like, "Oh man."
I asked her
I
a
like
question.
looked the other way, and I was like, "No."
Did you forget
I
it?
asked a question. No, you told me it's my turn to ask a question.
Yes, and then
And then I turned away, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what to ask." And he goes,
wait for it.
He goes, "Why are you thinking about that? Why?" Or what did you say? No, you go, "While you're thinking about that, why don't I do this?" Something like that. And he went in for the kiss, and I was like,
Score!
but it was so cheesy. It was so cheesy. Why are you thinking about that?
Yeah, wasn't it like I asked you?
Touch your face?
Huh?
Did you touch your face?
No,
Did I?
it was like, it was so funny because,
About that. Let me do this.
yes, exactly.
I literally did that.
You really gonna get murdered or kissed?
I know. I didn't know.
No joke.
Then we like
This is
decided
just
to
one
leave
story.
the beach, and I don't know, we were trying to find a place that played darts because I really like to play darts. Remember, there was a scooter gang. He told me not to. There was a gang of people. Not a gang. That's terrible to say. There's just like a group of people on scooters, and I remember we're just like walking down the road. He's like, "Don't look him in the eye. It's a scooter gang." And I'm like, God, what is this guy? What am I got myself into?
Oh, I got game.
Yeah, and then we
I
played-
got game,
we played
guys. I got
pool.
game.
And we played with like a really nice group. Remember, I think it was like out of towners, like the
Oh
guy
yeah.
and girl.
And you lost?
And I lost, but then I kicked his butt at darts.
Yep. That's true.
Then what happened?
I want to know about this whole backup phone call thing.
Oh. Well, I just told Savannah, like I remember telling Savannah because I was like, Savannah, I'm very nervous. I was like, what if he's crazy? And I was like, this is why I don't date people.
Yes.
And she's like, don't worry. She's like, just have me on speed dial. And she's like, did you
Don't
tell
have
your-"
911.
She's like,
Just have
she's
Savannah.
like, did you tell your grandma where you're going? I'm like, I don't know where we're going. And so I told my grandma's like, she's like, I will have my phone in my hand the whole time.
And the worst part of the entire situation is her grandma made amazing cookies and she didn't share one of them.
What?
Right?
I didn't
You
know if he
didn't
was a good
deserve
guy.
a cookie on the first date.
The first thing I said to you was, please don't walk up the stairs. And what did you do?
Like a gentleman.
up the stairs.
You walk to the stairs and you meet the parents or the grandparents.
No, you don't meet the parents on the first date.
No, that's creepy.
No, it's say, hey, my name is blank blank.
Oh.
I'm not going to kill your blank blank.
That she doesn't believe.
Well, I don't know if that would be a really great thing to say to my grandparents. Hi, I'm Charles Trippy, and I won't kill you.
I will not hear. I'm not here to kill your granddaughter.
There's like a quick emoji or just like a letter
Alert.
that
Is
you
it like
can
a
send.
poop
Yep,
emoji?
that's pretty much. I
It's
told
just a random
Savannah.
letter, and then all of a sudden they'll
Yeah.
call, and they'll be like, hey, there's an emergency, and then I'll be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I have to go.
Yeah, I gotta watch my
Yep.
cat.
See, I don't think guys have that.
The damn cat got stuck in the apple tree again.
So everyone wanting to know our first date. That was it.
Yay!
I was a gentleman. I was a super gentleman, right?
It's
And then
scary.
they lived happily ever
Hey.
after.
Note to you all: probably shouldn't pick up anybody in a black car.
What is it for people on a black car?
It was just creepy for me.
Well, you
I
was
was
like, a
like,
golf cart.
I can't
that's
drive.
true. I know. I remember you saying that. You're like,
Or
I can't
his
drive.
mom-
And I was like, I can meet you there. And he's like, no.
Either that or Marlene coming in the Grand Marquis.
Yeah. My options. Mom drive me.
Red Sunfire.
Yeah.
I could have driven.
It would have been
'cause I would
fun.
have asked so many.
Here are my
people.
options, guys. I was really super embarrassed that I couldn't drive, so here were my options. I told her, golf cart, my mom drive me, she drove, which was kind of embarrassing, or have a town car, which made me feel kind of like a badass.
The town car's a good
Yeah,
option.
that-
Right?
I mean, it was a good option, but I was like, I will be like really honest with you. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna be super corny picking me up. I was like, if he pulls up in a limo, I'm gonna shit myself.
Could you imagine if he like Patrick Swayze out?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wore like a long to the floor black dress.
Very elegant.
It was just a cotton long dress.
Kept it covered.
I kept it covered.
She was very classy, very elegant, and I wore pretty much what I'm wearing now.
No, you looked really nice. You looked really handsome. And then
what did I wear?
I don't remember, but I know you looked handsome.
I have to look for a photo.
You did wear what you typically wear, but I liked that. That's what I liked about you. But
what are some other things I didn't know about, like the Savannah thing? I literally didn't even know about the Savannah
I told my
thing.
mom, I was like, Mom, okay, the day of, I was like, I remember talking to my sister, I think it was my sister and my mom, or it might have been Savannah and my mom. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna cancel. And she's like, why? And I was like, I just don't think I'm the dating type. Cause I was really down on myself, and it was weird. I just get freaked out by dates.
I'm glad you didn't.
I just get freaked out. I've had really bad experiences dating, so.
Well, mine was the best though, right?
Yes.
You guys should talk about that on Late Night Mealtime.
Oh, Melissa.
On your podcast.
I've actually talked to Melissa about some of the situations I've been in.
The best part was that I beat you in pool. And darts.
No.
I beat you in darts as well.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
I beat you in both of those.
That's bullshit.
I beat you in darts. And
I kicked your ass in darts, and you know.
No.
You got really upset. You're like, let's play another round.
No, we went all over the place for darts, and we found a pool place, and then I beat you in pool. I smoked you in pool with a dart while I was pulling the darts out.
That's crap.
Do you not remember that?
I do.
You guys have a picture from your first date. You sent it to me.
I can look for it.
I
got a bullseye. I got 3.
You
I
did
have
get
that picture.
Yeah, she did get a
I
bullseye.
have a picture of you with the bullseye.
She did get a bullseye. That was pretty amazing. But she's failing to tell you is that when I went to go grab her bullseye, she shot again and almost hit me in the forehead.
Which would have been another bullseye.
Pretty much.
In the bullseye.
But it really bothers me that people that don't know me had this idea that I'm a home wrecking whore.
That
That's
there's
like
something...
the worst thing you could ever call somebody. Like that to me is like, I have had friends that have been cheated on. I have been cheated on. And it's just like, how could you say that about someone that you have no idea who they are? And it hurts me. I mean, like, I'm not going to lie to you. Words on a lot of my relationships are the only things that I had. It just hurts me so bad. And that's why it's like, sometimes it's hard for me to be like so open, you know, with doing the things, because I get hurt by it.
Well, it's easy for me to be like, but you're not, because we all know that. We know the timing. We know when it happened. Like, we know that.
I think that's the thing, is a lot of people don't understand the timing about our first date, because, or when we started hanging out, was because when the video went live, it's totally not real time, unfortunately, of the situation.
It's just when you chose to talk about it.
It's just when I chose to make it available to the internet.
And
make
it
public.
sucks too, because it's like you guys were going through something tough, and I knew you guys were going through something tough, and it sucked to see that you guys had to announce something so personal.
Right.
It sucks because it's like they want you guys to be open, but then you guys don't want to be open because when
They're gonna
you
rip us
are,
apart.
it's like you get hurt and you expose yourself and you get hurt.
And I get that people are upset and they're hurt about it. You know, when you look up to somebody and then it doesn't work out and there's no explanation, I get it. It sucks and it hurts, you know? How do you explain why things don't work? Sometimes it's not easy to explain why things don't work.
Sometimes it just doesn't.
Sometimes there's no explanation.
You're absolutely right.
And you couldn't talk about it.
No.
When you met Allie, you were ready to go on that date. I remember.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was so happy for you.
Yeah.
And I knew the shitstorm was going to happen, but like, I knew the way that he was feeling was going to surpass.
And you know what's funny too, it's like my mom and my sister, actually Savannah too, but I remember my sister saying something to me, and she was just like, you know, Allie, you're allowed to be happy.
Yeah.
Because like, I had a really bad breakup. Like, I'll be honest and say it, but the night that I got my DUI, because somebody that I was in a relationship with for a really long time really hurt me, did something really, really terrible to me, and it broke my heart, and I did not know how to deal with it, so I went out with one of my girlfriends and I drank and I drove. was the worst decision, but the best decision of my life. And I know that people will judge that, but
It's the best decision because it taught you a huge lesson.
it changed my life.
It changed your life.
It completely changed my life.
Turn a negative to a positive.
Absolutely. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced, and it kills me to think that I allowed someone to make me feel that terrible, that I felt that I'm gonna go out and drink and forget about it, because I was gonna wake up the next morning, feel hungover, and still remember what happened, you know. But then I had that DUI, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm allowing someone to hurt me this bad. So anyways, the whole, DUI thing happened, totally transformed my life. I realized what I wanted, and I took time for myself. And when I took time for myself, I was very scared to get back into dating. And then, we started just chit-chatting, very casually. And I remember when you asked me out, that was like the one thing I kept telling my sister, and I was like, I just don't know if I want to do this. And I told Savannah too. I was like, I don't know if I should go on this date. He's got in a band. I don't want to get hurt. And my sister just kept telling me,
because I'm such a rock star.
Well, but it was just,
I'm John Bon Charles.
It was one of those things where it was really weird for me, because I didn't want to get hurt again, and I always would associate dating somebody with getting hurt. While you're thinking about that, think about this.
It was not like that. It was not like that.
I think you guys should think about your new song.
Did I take your breath away?
It was not like that.
I didn't? Okay. I was really forward with him. It was like, I think the second question, it was so funny because the conversation started, you said something, I said like hello back, and then he said something to me, and then like right after my second comment to him was, I really don't mean to be so blunt, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I was like, I know that you were married. Are you still married? Because I'll be very honest with you. I was like, I don't want to get in the middle of that. I won't get in the middle of that. And I was like, I can't, be disrespectful in that way.
You weren't.
And I was very honest. Yeah, I was like very, very honest. And he told me that, you said that you were separated, and that you were going through a separation. It's just a little bit more difficult to put it out there in public.
So guys, that was a long story, but that is our entire life history right there.
Well, a little bit.
Well, relationship history.
Yay!
It's all out there for you guys.
There's always going to be details though that you guys aren't going to know, and it's because we like to have a little bit of our life private, and that's just a choice that you can either like or not like, and it's not because we don't want to share it with you. Well, it's not because we're trying to be rude about it. It's just, I think in every relationship it's important to keep some things to yourselves.
Oh,
Look at those boat shoes.
Oh, stepdad feels gearing up. Give him my belt. Let me get my belt.
Other things you want to say? What's your favorite color?
Green.
What's your favorite food?
I like brownies and pizza.
What's your favorite animal?
Girls poop.
I really do like polar bears. I wanted to study polar bears because I went to school for zoology. Well, I went to school for environmental science, and then
Zoologist?
I'm a
zoologist.
I wanted to be a zoologist.
I know.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you work in a zoo.
This was pretty fun. If you guys have any more questions, tell us in the comments or send them to us on Twitter, and we will make another video. Huh?
Hashtag Charlie.
Hashtag Charlie.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Charlie. And on a less serious note, they got me some root beer.
Hold on.
You should drink some so I can.
There we go.
Yo, root beer, sir.
I'll take it in the library.
Is that in the bathroom? I think
He's
so.
really following you.
The library.
Where should I go?
Alright guys, well today has been a long video. We haven't done one of these in a long time. It's just there's been a lot of things that we wanted to talk about and wanted to share with you guys. And hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tomorrow is an MRI checkup. I know everything's gonna be fine, right, Viper? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and have a great night. And we will see you guys tomorrow as always. Doodles.
6, 5, 1, 9. Clean my car.
I'm over this Batman thing.
This is how we do Saturday night.
Did we show you guys properly?
No, we're not moving. Ready?
Do our special news. This is our special high five. It's called the Cobra. You guys can do it at home. Ready? Cobra.
Oh, you are so hard. You don't have to slap me like my arm's gonna fucking go off.
Cobra. Let's have that.